time for Yoga Fusion. In Yoga Fusion, we spend about 15 minutes warming up, about 15 minutes moving through some poses, about 15 minutes with some weights if we have them, using some yoga poses as foundations to do some strength training. And then our final 15 is our deep stretching and relaxation. Let's start today in mountain pose. It's a standing pose. I have my feet hip width apart. Sometimes people like to have their feet close together. That's your practice. Help yourself. Wider apart is more stable. Closer together is a little bit more challenging. Let's just start by grounding our feet into the floor, rocking back and forth. Let's shift the weight into the right foot and then the left foot, just enough that we can point and flex the foot. Circle. Reverse the circle. Now we'll make fists with our toes and open. Shake it out. Bring it back down. Now we'll shift over and ground into that left foot, within the right foot, pointing and flexing. Circle in one direction. Circle in other direction. Making a fist with the toes, opening. Shaking it out. Grounding it down. Let's lift all 10 toes up. Then from the outer toes in, we'll roll those toes back down. We seal the foot against the floor. Let's activate the legs. Let's use the calves and the thighs. Imagine you're lifting your kneecaps up. Imagine your thighs are rotating inward, really active and strong. Let's draw the navel in and up. Imagine pulling the navel into your ribcage. Keeping the sternum lifted, keep the chin parallel to the floor. Let's imagine a string tied to the top of the head, pulling us up toward the ceiling, nice and tall, nice and long. Imagine energy flowing up the front of your body and then flowing down the back of your body. So we're going to roll the shoulders back and slide those shoulder blades back down toward our back hip pockets. We're going to slide the sacrum down and find length in the lower spine. And reach out through our fingertips with starfish hands. So we're standing and we're still, but we're active. As we inhale, we can sweep our arms up. As we exhale, we'll press them down. As we lift up, we'll turn our thumbs to the back, opening the shoulders. As we press down, we'll turn our thumbs forward. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Just the right arm this time, up, and down, just the left arm. We'll continue to alternate arms with the option to take a deeper side bend as we go. Optional side bend here. A couple more times on each side. Inhale, exhale. Exhale. Let's roll the shoulders back 3 times. They set them back there. Stacking the spine. Let's just tilt the head to one side. Come back to center. Tilt the other side. And back to center. Let's drop the chin down to the collarbone, but lift the back of the head up. Bring lots of length to the neck. We'll come back up. Let's inhale and sweep the arms up. Let's exhale for a swan dive. We'll soften our knees, bring our arms out to the side, folding forward, letting the head hang. Keeping the knees as soft as we need to, trying to rest the belly on the thighs. Bringing the right hand to the left elbow, the left hand to the right elbow for ragdoll. We can sway in and out, or side to side. Releasing the back and shoulders, we can nod the head. Yes, we can shake the head. No. Releasing any tension from the neck. Let's release the elbows, bring the fingertips back down toward the floor. As we inhale, we'll lift halfway, coming to a flat back. We can brace our hands on our shins, keeping our neck long, sliding shoulder blades down the back. Inhale and exhale to forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. As we inhale next, we'll circle sweep our arms and rise all the way up. We'll exhale the swan dive down. Inhaling, we halfway lift. Exhaling, we fold. Inhaling, we rise. Exhaling, we swan dive. Soften the knees. Inhaling, we lift. We fold. We rise. One more time. Forward fold, hinging down, swan dive. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise. Bring the hands to heart center. Let's push our hips back, down into our heels, and sink into a nice comfortable chair pose. We can keep our hands at heart center. If we like, we can roll our shoulders back. We can extend our arms forward if we like. We'll inhale to rise back up. We'll exhale through chair. Inhale to rise. Exhale through chair. Inhale, rise. Exhale, chair. Inhale, rise. Let's swan dive this time. Soften the knees. Folding forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise. Exhale to chair. Inhale to rise up. Exhale for swan dive. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale through chair. Inhale, rise. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. One more chair. And rise. Come back through heart center, back to mountain pose. Take a breath. Take a big step back with the right foot and into a high lunge. We can bring our hands to heart center. Let's pack our shoulders. We can open the cactus arms. We can extend up. So you always have these arm options from the heart center, cactus, or extended. I find that with extended arms overhead, packing those shoulders down first really helps me get some nice range here. You can bend the back knee and rise up. You can hold if you wish. Lower the back knee down. Let's uncurl the back toes so those toenails are pressed down against the floor. We'll bring our hands down to frame the front foot. We'll ground into the right hand, the hand on the inside of the front foot. Inhale the left arm up. Perhaps looking up. Nice little twist here. Breathe into it. Try to squeeze your shoulder blades together to open your front body. Inhale and exhale that hand back down. Let's step back foot forward. Here we are in forward fold. We'll halfway lift. We'll fold. We'll rise. We'll come to chair. We'll rise. We'll come back to mountain. We'll step back to the left foot, taking an option for our arms. Holding up, or bending and extending. That lift of the upper body. Let's bring that back knee all the way down to the floor now. Uncurl the toes, press the toenails down, frame the front foot. Now we're grounding into the left hand against the hand on the inside of the foot. We'll inhale the right arm up into the air. Squeeze the shoulder blades, trying to look up, opening the front body. Breathing to expand the chest. Inhale and exhale the hand back down. Let's step up to forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale through chair. Inhale, rise. Exhale, back to mountain. Step back with the right foot. Choose an arm option. This time, inhale to lift. Exhale, we're going to pivot that back heel down, come into warrior one. So now the front knee is bent and stacked over the front ankle. The back leg is straight and strong. The back foot's at about a 45-degree angle. The front leg pushes the pelvis back. The back leg pushes the pelvis forward. We're trying to find a little squareness there. Just be careful you don't twist your back knee. From warrior one, let's take a humble warrior today. So we're going to sweep our arms behind the back. Roll those shoulders and pat them down one more time. Can't get wrong with that move. Push our knuckles down. Inhale, lift the front body. Exhale, let's just fold halfway down. Reset the shoulders. Lift the arms off the back. You can hang out here, or you can go deeper if you like. Releasing down, letting the head hang. And humble warrior. Couple of breaths. Perhaps sinking a little deeper. Keep those feet grounded. We can release our hands. We can bring our hands to our thigh if we'd like. Support us as we rise back up. Finding our warrior one once again. And then stepping forward, taking a swan dive. Inhaling to halfway lift. Exhaling to fold. Inhaling to rise. Exhaling to chair. Inhaling to rise. Back to mountain. Stepping back, the left foot, finding that long lunge again, finding our arm position. Inhaling to lift, exhaling to pivot that heel down, finding our warrior one. This time the right foot forward, the left foot back again. We're grounding both feet. Front knee stacked over the front ankle. Lifting the upper body, sinking the hips. Trying to square those hips within whatever range is going to work for you today. And we'll sweep the arms behind the back, interlacing fingers, pushing knuckles down, lifting front body up. Folding to flat back. Resetting our shoulders, lifting our arms, staying here if we like. We're sinking deeper. Still grounding into the feet. Lifting the arms toward the ceiling. Couple of breaths. We can release our hands and bring our hands to our thigh and rise back up. And find your lunge. Step forward and swan dive. And halfway lift. And fold. And rise. We'll come to chair. We'll rise. Come back to heart center. We'll step back with the right foot into our lunge. Inhale and exhale into our warrior one. Inhale and exhale, shortening the stance, coming to pyramid prep. So pyramid prep, you'll see that I have my feet parallel in a shorter stance, so straighten my knees. Keep a little softness in your front knee if you like. I still have lateral space between my feet. I am not one foot in front of the other. I am hip width apart with my feet. Inhale, lifting the front body. Exhaling and folding forward, coming to pyramid. Each inhale can bring length to my spine. Each exhale can sink me deeper. A couple breaths here. And we can inhale and exhale. We can release down farther, letting the head hang. Your hands can come to your shin, to the floor. If you've got blocks, you can use blocks here. The head can hang heavy. Bring breath into the back of your left thigh, your front thigh. Now we'll soften that front leg. We'll step the back foot forward. Here we are, back and forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, chair. Inhale, rise. Exhale, from the heart center, step back with the left foot. We're in our lunge, we find our arms. We inhale and exhale to warrior one. We inhale, exhale, we shorten our stance to pyramid prep. Hands come to hip. Inhale, lift the front body. Exhale, folding from the hip crease. Now when you come into a pyramid, it's sometimes helpful to think about pushing your hips back. People sometimes shift their weight forward a lot in pyramid. Try to push the hips back. Push your center of gravity back. You might find that helps you a little bit. After a couple of breaths in this flat back, we can inhale, exhale, release down to the leg, to the floor, to the blocks, letting the head hang. Drawing breath into the back of the right thigh for the hamstring stretch. Softening the front leg, stepping the back foot forward, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, inhale, rise. Exhale, chair, inhale, rise. Exhale, heart center, step back to the right foot to the lunge. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Inhale, rise, period prep. Inhale, lift the front body. Exhale, hinging forward, releasing down to pyramid. Now you can hang out here for a breath or two, or you can shift your weight forward into your front foot, your left foot, which is really grounded now. You can float the back leg up, coming into warrior three. You can stay on fingertips, you can come to a block, maybe you have a chair handy. You can float your arms back. Arms are up, bring arms back down. The leg is up, bring the leg back down. We'll soften the front leg. We'll step the back foot forward. We'll inhale to halfway lift. Exhaling, we fold. Inhaling, we sweep up. Exhaling, we chair. Inhaling, rise. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, step back to a lunge. Inhale, exhale into warrior one. Inhale, exhale, pyramid prep, hands on hips. Inhale, lift the front body. Exhale, pull from the hip crease. Push the hips back. Come all the way down this time. Releasing into our pyramid. You can stay here. You can ground your right foot. Shift your weight forward. Raise your back leg. Coming into warrior three. If you're in warrior three, the back foot is flexed. You're pushing back through your heel. You can also float your arms if you like. Arms are up, bring them back down. If leg is up, bring it back down. We'll soften the front knee. We'll step the back foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale to chair. Inhale, rise. Exhale to heart center. Inhale, lift and back to lunge. Inhale, up and into, warrior one. Inhale, lift. And prep. Lift the front body. Pull from the hip crease. Pyramid, hang out here if you want to. Or shift into warrior three. And if you're in warrior three, option to hinge your hips more deeply, raise your back leg more for standing split. We're going to bend both knees and touch the top leg to the back of the bottom leg. Bring that top foot back down. Let's all come to a forward fold. Inhaling, we halfway lift. Exhaling, we fold. Inhaling, we rise. Exhaling through chair. Inhaling, we rise. Exhale, heart center. Bring the left foot back. Lift and lower to warrior one. Lift and lower to pyramid prep. Lift the front body. Fold into pyramid. Option to stay here. Option to float the back leg into warrior three. Option to stay here. Option to hinge more deeply. Raising the back leg for standing split. Bending and extending both knees. So I'll come back to a forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold. Inhaling, rise. Exhale, let's come to heart center in chair. Let's stay in chair for a moment now. Let's toe heel our feet in so our big toes touch. Leave a little space between your heels. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, take a twist to the right. See if you can hook your left elbow over your right leg. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Couple breaths. Use the breath to expand and lengthen the spine. Back to center. Let's rise up one time. Take a little back bend here, and bring it back down to chair. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, take a twist to the left. Hook the right elbow over. You can press the palms here, lengthen the spine. Use your breath to lengthen the spine. And then deepen the twist. And relaxing back to center, we'll circle sweep and rise up. Come back to heart center. We're all nice and warm and have some good blood flow right now. Quick drink. Let's widen our stance here. And you might think about trying to get as much distance between your feet as is the length of one of your legs, but that's just an approximation. You'll do whatever works best for you. Making sure that as you squat down, your knees are pointing towards your toes, so your hips are open. So you're not in here someplace. You're not out here someplace. You're more likely to be in here than be out here. So, knees pointing toward the toes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, elbows to your sides. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Let's open warrior two. Pivoting to the right side. Again, stacking the knee over the ankle. You just want to be able to see just your big toe of that right foot. We want to levelize our hips so they're even. They're not tilted one way or the other. They're not rocking forward or back. They're nice and level. Reaching out through fingertips. Bringing our soft, unfocused gaze out past our right fingertips. Sinking into our warrior one. Reaching out through both arms. Creating some dynamic tension. Let's flip that right palm. Inhale to lift up. Coming to reverse warrior. Feel free to rest your hand on your back leg or take a half bind if you like. You can reach up. You can reach over if you like. You'll find what works for you. Use your breath to expand your right side body. Then inhale and exhale that right arm down to that right thigh. We're going to sweep the left arm either straight up or out past the ear for either side angle or extended side angle. You can also bring this hand down to the floor in extended side angle. Try to keep a nice line along the left side of your body. Inhale, reverse your warrior. The legs aren't really changed now. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Let's rise back up to warrior 2, shorten the stance, straighten that right leg, move into triangle, push your left hip out, slide your rib cage to the right, keep the spine long, right arm comes down, left arm comes up. Trying to stack our shoulders. Keep the spine lengthened. We're not flexing the spine here, we're moving from the hip. And gaze down, forward or up. Triangle pose. Imagine being pressed between panes of glass. Let's inhale, reverse the triangle, coming up. Just like reverse warrior, you can go up, you can go over. On our next big inhale, we'll come back to center with our feet turned out, our knees pointing toward our toes. Inhale, up, exhale, down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, open warrior 2. Pivoting left this time, stacking knee over ankle. Back foot parallel to the back edge of your mat. Grounding into the outside edge of that back foot. Levelizing hips, lifting up through the upper body, sinking the hips down, reaching out through the fingertips. Soft gaze past the left fingertips now. Lift the palm. Inhale, reverse. Same options. Straight up or over, hand on leg or half bind. Using breath to expand the rib cage, the side body. Inhale. Exhale, taking an option for side angle or extended side angle. Find that length in the top side of your body. Inhale to reverse the warrior, don't change your legs. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Side angle. For 3. For 2. For 1. Back to warrior 2. Shortening the stance, straightening that left leg, pushing the right hip out, sliding ribs to the left. Left arm down, right arm up, stacking shoulders. Keeping spine long. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, open your front body. You can gaze down, forward or up. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Let's inhale, lift. Exhale, squat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior 2. Settle in. Inhale, rise. Exhale, shortening your stance. Hip out. Coming into triangle. In your next inhale, lift up. Exhale, sink into it. Inhale, center. Exhale, squat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior 2, left side. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, back to warrior 2. Exhale, settle into it. Inhale, lift, prep for triangle. Exhale, slide into triangle. Inhale, reverse the triangle. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, center. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, warrior 2, right side. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, sink. Inhale, prep triangle. Exhale, slide into it. Inhale, reverse the triangle. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, center. Exhale, squat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior 2, left side. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, back to warrior 2. Exhale, settle into it. Inhale, prep for pyramid. Exhale, slide into it. Inhale, reverse the pyramid. Exhale, go deeper. Inhale, center. Exhale, squat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to hips. Take a breath. Let's turn our feet parallel. Inhale, lift the front body. Exhale, fold forward. So wide leg forward fold, coming to flat back, bringing fingertips down, finding breath. Now with that nice length in your spine, let's plant the left hand under your nose. Let's inhale the right arm up, looking up at it, breathing, floating it back down, placing that right hand under your nose, inhaling the left arm up, looking up, keeping the spine long, and floating it back down. Coming up onto fingertips, long spine. Let's shift our weight back into our heels. So we're really grounded. We can bring hands to hips. We can inhale and rise. Shake it out. We're going to move into our fusion portion now. I've got some heavier weights and some lighter weights. You can use whatever you've got. I'm going to use heavier weights for the first round. Each round is 8 cycles. And in a normal HIIT program, you might do the same thing every 8 times, but we're compressing it and making it a little more variety for here today. So our first round is going to be in a deep chair squat to do rows for a cycle. Then from a mountain pose, a hip hinge, a deadlift. Then we'll do rows again. And back to a mountain pose to do hammer curls. And we'll repeat. So we'll be doing 4 sets of rows, then alternating deadlifts and hammer curls for the other sets. I'll talk you through it the whole time. If you have a heavier weight, 2 heavier weights versus lighter weights, you could use those. But you're going to use whatever you've got. Remember, a lot of this is just in the yoga pose itself. We are still doing yoga, we're just using these poses as a foundation. So, setting up, starting from a mountain pose with feet about hip width apart, that's not what I want. Oh, this is what I want. Dropping into a chair pose, hinging forward and row. Squeezing back your shoulder blades, up and down. Working your lats and biceps. Keeping length in the spine, sinking the hips, lifting the sternum. Rising up. We're going to do our deadlift here. It's a hip hinge, it's a forward fold, just a flat back, just a halfway down.
Go.
Squeeze those glutes. Come all the way up each time. No halfway lift, all the way up. Back to chair. Deep squat, deep chair. Hinging forward, palms are facing in.
Go.
Squeezing back those shoulder blades, lifting and lowering. Back to mountain hammer curl, palms facing in. Bring the weights up to your shoulders. Keep your elbows tucked in.
Go.
That's halfway. Back to chair squat, 3rd set of rows. Sink your hips, tack your shoulders.
Go.
Try to squeeze back those shoulder blades. Draw your abs in. Keep your core active. Rising up. Deadlift. Holding halfway down with the long spine.
Go.
Feel it in the glutes. Last set of rows in chair. Round your feet. Drop into your chair. And
Go.
row. Rising up.
Final round.
Hammer curls one more time. Palms facing in. Working our biceps. Back the shoulders.
Go.
got it.
Recover.
Set those weights down, shake your arms out. We'll go a little bit lighter if you've got lighter weights for the next ones. This will be shoulders and triceps. I'm going to do primarily a pyramid prep stance. That becomes pyramid sometimes. We're going to do a side raise, and then a rear delt, and then a front raise, and then kickbacks, and repeat. On the rear delt, if you'd like to try it in Warrior 3, whoops, got to brace yourself for Warrior 3. You can try that. We can also lift and lower the foot each time. So you come to a Warrior 3 briefly, but don't have to hold it the whole time. Or you can just leave your foot down in pyramid. You've got options. Let's bring the right foot forward for the first set. I'm going to go on a diagonal here. Right foot forward, spine stacked, shoulders packed, palms can face in or forward. For side raise, pack your shoulders.
Go.
Up and down. Working deltoids. Coming to pyramid for rear delts, so think out to the side or floating up into Warrior 3.
Go.
Back to pyramid prep for front raise. Just coming to shoulder level in front of you, coming to a full stop at the bottom, not swinging those weights.
Go.
Look at the upper chest and the front of the shoulders here. Pyramid, elbows tucked in at your sides, extending back for tricep kickbacks.
Go.
The more you straighten, the more you feel those triceps engaged. It's the back of your upper arm we're working. Extend and bend, lift and lower, up and down. Rise up. Left foot forward in pyramid prep. Side raise, palms in or palms forward. Shoulders packed.
Go.
Lift and lower, keep it going. Rear delts in pyramid or warrior 3.
Go.
Pyramid prep for front raise. Pack your shoulders, lifting straight forward, not swinging at the bottom.
Go.
Almost there.
Final round.
Last set of tricep kickbacks. In pyramid, elbows tucked, and straighten back.
Go.
Lift and lower. right. Going back to my heavier weights and moving down to the floor. We're going to do chest flies in supine butterfly, chest presses and bridge, and then double leg stretch, which we'll get into in a moment, and then spinal twists, so knee roll side to side. So coming down onto our backs, we'll need our weights. If you've got heavier weights, go with the heavier ones, like medium-ish. Soles of the feet together. We'll lie back in Supta Baddha Konasana. Start by grounding your shoulder blades down. Bring your weights up with your palms facing in. We'll start with flies. Out to the side and back to the center. Coming.
Go.
Feel it across your chest. Chest flies. Horizontal adduction. Let's lift the knees, bring the heels close to your backside for bridge. You can hold up in bridge, you can lift and lower with each press. Elbows are bent, lift and lower those weights.
Go.
Let's go. Keep those shoulder blades grounded. Also grounding into your heels. Double leg stretch, draw your knees in, brace your core, float your head. We'll extend the arms out and then draw them back in like this.
Go.
So lengthen out and sweep it in. Extending out and pulling in. Out past your ears and sweep the arms around. Lengthen and sweep. Focus on your abs, keeping neutral spine. Tabletop knees, arms out, shoulders grounded, rolling the legs side to side like a spinal twist.
Go.
Turning through the waist, keeping our shoulders grounded, working our obliques. Plant those feet, drop your knees to the side, Supta Baddha Konasana, ground your shoulder blades, bring those weights up again. Chest flies, one more time.
Go.
Working the pecs, elbows just a little soft. Knees up, plant the heels close to your backside for bridge and chest press, elbows bend and extend. I'm going to lift and lower with each rep this time.
Go.
Which I did before, I think. But you can also just hold up if you want. You can hold up here if you want to. Your choice. Either way, keep that core active. Draw that navel in. Stabilize your core. Weights down. Knees in, float the head. Stabilize the spine. Double leg stretch.
Go.
Lengthen and sweep it. Extend it and draw it in. Out. In. Abs are braced. Navel to spine.
Final round.
Tabletop knees, ground your shoulders, arms out to the side. Spinal twists, aka knee rolls.
Go.
Turning through the waist. Let's hug the
Recover.
knees. Rock out your lower back. Let's bring the feet down. About mat width apart. That's wider than your hips if you don't have a mat. Just going to sway the knees from side to side. We're sitting up. Let's roll over onto our hands and knees. Wrists under shoulders. You can use fists for wrists. Knees under hips. Cat-cow. Inhale, lift the front body. Exhale, scoop the abs, looking at your knees. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, scoop it. Inhale, lift. And scoop it. We'll come back to neutral spine. Let's step the left foot forward. And we can walk the right foot back. So we find some openness in that right hip and the right quads. With a lifted torso, we're going to press forward in our Anjaneyasana. Feeling a stretch in your quads and hip flexors. And pushing back. If you've got blocks or something you want to brace your hands on here, you can. Inhale the spine long, keep the spine lengthened, and then press down with the chest. In Hanumanasana, getting a nice hamstring stretch. And then sinking forward once more into Anjaneyasana. And then we're sinking back once more into Hanumanasana. So these two stretches, one stretches the quads and the back leg, the other stretches the hamstrings and the front leg. So of course we're going to switch now. Bring that left foot back. Step the right foot forward. If you want to cheat that left foot further back to feel more openness in your hip, go right ahead. We'll walk the hands up to the thigh. Back the spine and then press forward into it, sinking. Inhale, and as you exhale, maybe you sink a little deeper on your exhales. Feeling openness in the hip and quads of your back leg. And then pushing back, flexing that front foot. Inhaling length into our spines, exhaling, folding deeper. For our hamstring stretch in Hanumanasana. Breathe and sink. Shifting forward one more time, walking hands back up to the thigh, lifting the chest, inhaling tall, exhaling forward, finding openness and ease. And then pressing back, flexing the foot, inhaling length of the spine, hinging from the hip. Opening hamstrings. So this time we've worked again the back leg, the left leg, quads, the front leg, the right leg, hamstrings. Let's bring that right foot back. Let's drop to one hip. I'd like to stretch out our triceps now. You can take any comfortable seated position you'd like, cross-legged or sitting on your heels. If you'd like a little more challenge to do a fuller version of cow face pose, we can stack our knees. Gomukhasana. You don't have to stack your knees. Do whatever you like. We're primarily concerned with our upper body to stretch our triceps. If you have a strap, you can put it over your shoulder now. If you don't have a strap, we're just going to have some options to use instead. Let's start. We'll all roll our shoulders back and up. We're going to sweep the right arm up and pat ourselves on the back. Now, if we can reach, we'll take the left hand out, turn the thumb under, slide all the way around the body, then come up and try to grab the fingertips. If we can't reach, we'll use our strap to grab with both hands to pull down the bottom hand to make the top elbow go up higher. If we don't have a strap and we can't reach, just bring your hand over to the elbow and push or pull it up this way. We're stretching our triceps here in a variation of or in cow face pose. Whatever you're doing, try to lift your torso, lengthen your spine, keep your head upright, and relax, shake it out. Now, however you're sitting, if you have any kind of a cross, switch that cross. If you're on your heels, don't worry about it. So take a cross, and roll the shoulders, bring the other arm up this time, right? I've lost track. Pat yourself on the back, reach out, flip under, reach behind, use a strap if you got it. Grab your elbow if you don't have a strap. Sit up tall. Feel the stretch in the triceps of that upper arm. And breathe and release that. Shake out your arms. Come to Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, spine stacked. You can have your feet as far out as you'd like for more ease. Stacking the spine, folding forward, opening the hips. We can press our elbows lightly against our inner thighs if we like. Release that. Let's drop to one side and lower ourselves down to the mat. Roll onto our backs. You can draw the knees in, each hand grabs knee. We start like egg beaters. Reversing directions. Let's release the right leg out and down. The right hand grabs the left leg, pulls it over, shoulder blades stay down. We're extending the left arm out to the side, turning the head to the left. Just relaxing and melting into a spinal twist. As always, we listen to the body. We let it tell us how far and how fast we can sink into this twist. Coming back to center, we can hug both knees. We can roll the legs in a circle 3 times in one direction, and then 3 times the other direction. Now we can release the left leg out and down. With the left hand, grab the right leg and pull over the body. Keep our shoulders grounded, extending the right arm out to the side, turning the head to the right. Breathing and sinking, melting into our spinal twist. Coming back to center, hugging the knees in, rocking the back a little bit here. Bringing our arms between our knees, let's grab either the inside of the foot or the outside of the foot. Soles up, knees down, ankles stacked over knees. Try to roll the whole spine down onto the floor. You can roll from side to side and massage the lower back. We come to stillness. And we release our legs out and down, letting our feet just fall out to the side. Arms float down, palms are up. You can close your eyes. Just feel the weight of your body sinking into the floor. Try to be aware of all the points where your body touches the floor. Just really feel that weight, feel that sense of grounding. You need to shift your hips or your shoulder blades or your head a little bit to find that perfect length in your spine that's just comfortable and easy. Go ahead. And then just melt into the floor. Maybe take a deep inhale through the nose. So I'll sigh it out once. And melt. Seal the lips. Bring your awareness back to your breath. And just observe the inhale and the exhale. Keeping your focus on that breath. Just slide deeper into your Shavasana. You can remain in Shavasana for as long as you like. When you're ready to come out of it, we'll deepen our breath first. We can move our fingers and toes, our wrists and ankles. We can bend our knees and plant our feet. And then roll on to one side. Stacking hip over hip and shoulder over shoulder. Resting the head. Staying with the breath. And then with as little effort as possible, we press ourselves up and find a comfortable seated position. Perhaps we rock from side to side, grounding our sits bones. We stack the spine, we roll the shoulders back and down, opening the front body, lifting the crown of the head toward the sky, bringing hands to heart center. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.